problem, though. A.J. Brown. When A.J. Brown's not there, dog, it's a big difference. You seen last night what it looks like. But when he's around, right, and he gets 100 yards a game, we're 10-1. Yeah. So all I'm saying is it can't be an embarrassment because our best player wasn't there. But he'll be there soon. He'll be there soon. All these little grins and these smiles y'all got going on, that's going to be gone.
I thought he was there, though. 26 ain't the best player?
He's not better than A.J. Brown.
Oh, I'm just asking.
But he'll be back. We got a lot of them great players. You know what I mean? We got a lot of them, dog.
Literally, I think a lot of people should be embarrassed. I'm going to be real with you. I think Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator, embarrassed. I think Howie Roseman, the general manager, because no pass rush, embarrassed. I think the defense, because you let Kirk Cousins go 70 yards down the field with a minute left, embarrassed. I think Saquon Barkley dropping a wide-open pass on third and long, on third and short, embarrassed. I think Quinyon Mitchell, the rookie, embarrassed. Now, I don't think Jalen Hurts should be embarrassed. I don't think the offensive line should be embarrassed. I don't think Devontae Smith or Dallas Goedert should be embarrassed. But I think there's a whole lot of people inside that building today that should be embarrassed.
Because I drew a blank last time you said that. Why you keep putting it on Howie Roseman? Howie Roseman was people were saying he should be GM of the year with what he did. You get Saquon,
every year.
You sign AJ, you sign Devontae, you got Dallas Goedert. He's doing everything. You know Hassan Reddick wanted big-time dollar. That's why he ain't with the Jets now. So you say, you know what? He ain't going to play for us. Let me try to go do something else. This young fella had 10 sacks. Let me go try to give him some money and bring him up, whether he's good or not. I feel like Howie Roseman did his job. Why you keep saying
Howie does an excellent job. Howie, a friend of mine. But again, I'm the lone defensive player. I'm looking at the defense. Think about the defensive line. Jordan Davis, you drafted in the first round within the last 3 years. He's not a pass rusher. You go and acquire Bryce Huff and you pay him $50 million. I would have given that $50 million to Hassan Reddick. So now you acquire, no doubt about it. But either way, Daniil Hunter, he left from the Minnesota Vikings to the Texans. Pass rushers was moving. You acquire Bryce Huff. You choose to start Josh Sweat. So now the defensive line has no elite pass rusher that can win one-on-one. The linebackers, you pay Devin White $5 million, and he was inactive. He was inactive. The DBs, I like what you did at DB, but you still have Reed Blankenship, who I don't think will ever be like a Pro Bowl caliber safety.
Well, he's solid.
He's solid, but I don't think he'll ever be a Pro Bowler. Then you got him in the secondary behind a rookie. So now y'all do the math. Rookie plus solid equals weakness. You feel me?
So really quick, though. Really quick.
You feel me?
Because we had the conversation, and we said, it's a couple championship rosters, right? Is Philly one of them?
Because of their defense, I don't think so.
But before
Philly
you
don't have a championship.
Wait, before you see them play,
I was worried about the defense. I was always worried. They have a championship offense. Now, here's my take, if I wanted to skew it. They have a championship offense, and it's an offensive league. So if I wanted to just not even talk about the defense, which is what I say, they got a championship roster, and it's an offensive. They got a championship offense, it's an offensive league. But you can't look at the Eagles' pass rush knowing a Nick Bosa exists and say, oh, yeah, they're good, knowing a Fred Warner exists. You feel me? You can't, I can't in good faith, knowing that the Packers have a Quay Walker out there, knowing that they have a Jair Alexander out there, knowing the Detroit Lions have Aiden Hutchinson, who got 5 sacks last game alone. I can't in good faith.
That's the only thing I will say we're missing, right? Because I was looking for Huff all night. It was so bad. I remember I had to text, I won't say who I texted, but I texted somebody from the Eagles administration, like, yo, what number is Huff? Because, I don't see no pass rush. So he has a point with their pass rush. When we talk about a team, we do have a championship type of team.
Yeah. Offense.
At the end of the day, I don't think the Eagles should be super embarrassed. I mean, it was a poor showing, but if they win, we're like, okay, they won. You know what I mean? So 2-0, and it's just at the end of the day, though, you do have to look at your strategy. If I'm Nick Sirianni, and I'm going to say, the decision not to take the points on the second drive. To me, there was 2, right, James? There was 2 of them, 6 points. At least just take the first one so you're not in that situation of the 2-minute drive. So you can't even get that back. And then, look, we can go back and forth if it's a good call, bad call, which we did for a 33-minute A block. Okay, on the start of the show. You missed quite the conversation if you're done. But I just don't agree with the decision for the third down and 4 throw. And they had rushed for 186 yards at that point. You give the Falcons a chance for a 2-minute drive. There was a 1:43, I believe, on the clock when that play call from Jalen Hurts came out of his mouth. They went up to the line of scrimmage. The Atlanta Falcons had 0 timeouts, okay? You roll out. I agree. Saquon should have caught it. He catches that 99 times out of 100.
99
He's
times
wide
out of
open.
100,
He's
right.
wide open. I don't mind the actual play call. I mind that the decision to go for it on third down. The clock stops. Now you have a minute 39. You kick off. That a minute 38 is on the clock when the Falcons take over from their own 25 or 30 field with no timeouts. If you run the ball in that situation, there's going to be 59 seconds on the clock. As a quarterback in a 2-minute drive with Andy Reid, with Sean Payton, it is a completely different mindset from our mind, like that comes out because we're thinking chunk plays. Now, they're probably going to still be in cover 2. They're probably going to still be in shell coverage. You got to cover 80 yards in 59 seconds. That's a lot more difficult to do than a minute 39. So just the decision-making needs to tighten up because if you look at last year, the collapse, a lot of late-game leads for Philadelphia that came to fruition, and the Eagles are 2-7 in the last 9 games. A lot of that has to do with Nick Sirianni.
I ought to say this, though, right? To back my boy up, Nick. What's the purpose of paying all these players all this money or getting the best players in the football if we're not going to use them, right?
Players.
I come from a superstar standpoint, and I'm speaking from that, point. My thing is, why you got me on the squad if you're going to be scary the way y'all talking?
Yeah.
Give me the rock. If it's in the air, if it's on the ground, I'm that good, I'm going to change the game and seal the game out. Why have a guy like Saquon Barkley if we can't throw in the ball?
And I
why
agree.
why have a dude like AJ Brown if we not going to throw in the rock?
Yeah, and I agree with you, superstar
gotta agree with me.
player. And the
Yeah.
main thing, turn around and hand the ball off to your
Yeah, you
superstar
don't need-
player. That's like having A.J. Brown in the game on the line and we give him a reverse.
not the-
Throw the ball to
It's
the
not the
A.J.
same.
Brown.
It's not
That
the
is what
same.
it is the same.
Telling me if Saquon Barkley had this play, 99% of the time he's going to catch that ball. It was a 2-yard route. James acted like this dude when I heard he did like a 10-yard out route.
Shady,
It was a 2-yard
Shady,
flat route.
it's situation of
Oh, listen, man.
football.
Listen, I'm going to say it again, dog. And I'm not saying y'all wrong. All I'm saying is, what's the reason of having superstar, elite, talented players if you're not going to use them?
If it's at the running back spot, hand it off to him. It's situational.
Hey.
Kellen Moore, I don't know if
Hey.
you know Kellen Moore, but the worst thing that can happen to you in that situation is ball on the ground stopping the clock,
I don't know if
which
you watch,
happened.
I don't know if you watch movies, but I know they do, and pay the full
Well,
pay
they
run
watching
saying,
the wrong ones, bro.
Why have soldiers if you're not going to use them?
And that's why we're talking about an L.
He don't get it. He don't.
Hey, when we return, the Chiefs are 2-0, but they've won one game by an inch, and they've won another game by a penalty. Are the Chiefs early? 6 straight touchdown drives by the offense of Derek Carr and, well, louses in Dallas. It had me thinking, after the Cowboys got blown out by 25 points, it had me thinking about this one, 2-5. Are we sure the Cowboys are good?
Oh. Wait.
Who said that they were good?
No, the question is it if the Cowboys are good or if the quarterback is good? Wait, because you said so many different things.
Cowboys.
My mic is crazy. Yo, you hear me? Oh, the Cowboys. Oh, my bad.
Cowboys are good.
I don't know, right? And this is the reason why I say I don't know because before the season started, I said, yo, they're a good team. They're always a good team, right? They're always a 12-win type team no matter how you cut it. And I watched them have 9 All-Pros, and that wasn't enough, right? And now I get to this point where when I watch them play, they don't have as much talent as they used to have, and they're not stopping the run, which that was one of their weaknesses for years, right? Now they're getting the ball passed on them. They haven't been doing that for years. On offense, I'm not saying the explosiveness on offense like I'm used to seeing, right? I joke a lot about Dak Prescott. He's always up and down, but lately he's been up. But when I watch him, I don't see that explosive offense like we thought we were going to get. So, yes, are they good? I truly don't know. Because now, they've always been a dominant home team. Now it's like, yo, we got the Cowboys at home, cool.
won 16.
I watched them young boys from the Packers come up there and do whatever they want to do. Throw, run, etc. They won in the playoffs. Then we get back to the Saints. Saints, good team. We didn't expect much from the Saints, so I don't want nobody acting like they thought they was going to do so much. Okay. Yeah. They playing good ball. They come to Dallas. We not think they're going to win that game. Yeah. And they whoop them. Yep. So when you ask me, are they good? I truly do not know.
But, yeah, that's what, who said they were good? Are you driving in the morning and thinking about what we're going to be talking about saying, oh, they're good?
The players.
It is the Cowboys.
The people that they got, the players. You got Micah, you got Dak, you got CD, you got...
Yeah.
I
just think it's a hard question, and I'm with you. It's okay to not know. It's early right now. I don't know if they're good. I think the Saints are good, and none of us up here called it. Yeah. But they went in there, the play action, passing game, the motions, the shifts. It caught Dallas's defense off guard. And I'll be the first one to say, I got up here after week 1 when Dallas beat Deshaun Watson and had 7 sacks on him. I was like, this Dallas defense is back. And I'm like, oh, maybe I need to walk that back a little bit because you just don't know. You get one Dallas team one week, you get another completely different Dallas team the next week. So I don't know. Like, you got to go out there and prove it. At the end of the day, it comes down to attitude and effort. When you